Why do you think that agents have a hard time understanding that they're really here to be problem solvers rather than, and you said at the beginning, but why do you think it is that people just want to pitch products all day long? I want to pitch final expense. I want to pitch term because it's supposed to be a mortgage lead, right? I want to pitch an IUL when it really might not be the best fit. Like, where do you think that comes from, or why do you think that? Why do you think that is?
I think that comes from, well, sales culture. Salespeople, anybody can sell, right? I can hop on the phone, I can talk to anybody, which if you think you can sell, it puts you in a follower position. You need to become a leader. There is not one specific product that's going to solve everyone's problem. The problem picks the product. And we aren't listening to the client. Most of the time, we just look at the piece of paper and instantly come up, oh, $200,000 of coverage. I'm going to sell them the cheapest thing possible to make sure that I can eat. And that bleeds through in a conversation because half the time it doesn't work. You have no other ammo, right? It's just lowest bidding war wins. If you come into a conversation and you're offering different ideas and different concepts and really trying to help the client, right? The fallback is the cheap sell. You're offering, we can do this, it's 500 a month and this is going to be covered XYZ. All your problems are solved, all the bells and whistles. You fall off a ladder, your house is taken care of, mortgage and your medical bills, right? But if you don't care about that, you just want some liability insurance, it can be this much. If we're just pitching term, well, how do you do that with $100,000 worth of coverage? $100,000 a term is $100,000 a term. You need to come into these aspects and having the knowledge to go in there trying to pitch an IUL of what that does for them in with mortgage protection, right? You need to go in there with whole life pitch, a term pitch, and just listen to their problems and guide them accordingly. I know most everybody sells with three pitches, gold, silver, bronze, whatever the case may be. There you go. IUL term whole life. And at the very bottom, if you can't sell them anything because they're not healthy, you guys are sleeping on accidental death benefit. Accident, everybody qualifies for ADB. Dang there anyway. You every sale you walk into, you should at least walk out with 30 or 40 bucks worth of commission because of ADB. $500,000 across the board. Take it. People will eat it up.
I think the most underrated thing you just said was going into with your three pitches instead of gold, silver, bronze, and having them be all allocated towards term or all allocated towards IU or allocated towards final expense, rather having each of them be allocated towards problems and way that those individual products solve that problem.